Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so empanada. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go.
Hello, here we are again on a wonderful Wednesday. Camera lady's been doing her usual, scouring the internet. She's chose something a little special because the up and coming Valentine's Day, so she tells me. So, camera lady, what am I cooking this week?
You are cooking chocolate covered red velvet cake pops.
Sounds almost as good as my spicy pumpkin crunchy
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I remember that one. Go back and watch the bloopers too. I'll put it up here. It's a laugh. Okay, so we're doing chocolate covered
Red velvet
cake pops. Okay. Bing. Right, before we go over to the ingredients, you know what to do. This one, this one, this one. Do them for me. And we'll now go and see what's in the ingredients. Avocado oil. Sweetener. Large eggs. Vanilla extract. Almond flour. Coconut milk. Cocoa powder. Baking powder. Sour cream. Red food colouring. Cream cheese. Powdered sweetener. Chocolate chips, semi-sweet and white. Right, get all your dry ingredients in your bowl. Almond flour, sweetener, cocoa powder and your baking powder. Give that a bit of a mixy. Get it all combined before you bang in the old wet ingredients. Once you're all combined, then bang in the wet stuff. Your avocado oil, vanilla extract, coconut milk, sour cream and your eggs. And not forgetting your food colouring. And give it a good old mix. Should have worn me penny for this one, especially with the old food colouring. Camera lady.
Yes.
This is looking a bit runny.
I know.
Oh.
I think something might be wrong.
What did you do?
It should have been coconut flour.
Instead of coconut milk. Oh, you prize lemon. Okay, survey said, who's the donut in the room?
Me.
Okay, I thought when I was mixing it, I'm thinking to myself, you know, I mean, I know the almond flour does sort of like, when you let it sit, thicken up, but like, camera lady, this is like looking a bit sort
I'm
of...
sorry, I've got 2 recipes going here and I made a boo-boo.
Okay, so, here's a coconut I dried earlier. Whoops, there you go. The bloopers are catching. Let me start sprinkling this in and see if we can get it to thicken up, shall we? Oh dear. You just can't get the staff these days.
Listen, that's what happens when you've got too many recipes on the go.
Well, it does make a change for you to poo-poo and not me, so I'll forgive you. So let's get this mixed in and see if it thickens up. Remembering now we have got more liquid than what we would normally have, but it does seem to be coming together a little bit better now actually. Well, there you go.
That'll teach me to look 2 or 3 times instead of just the once.
Measure twice, cut once.
I don't know.
That's what they say. So, okay, I'm going to give this a little bit of a bashing and I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, now we've added the coconut flour to thicken it up a little bit as it should be. Still seems a little bit runny, but I'm wondering whether that might be because of the coconut cream that went in on the coconut milk.
Probably.
But it doesn't matter, it's going to be alright. Also remember, whenever using almond flour or coconut flour, always let it sit a little bit because it sucks up all of the moisture and gets a little bit thicker. So let's bang this in here. I've got a sheet tray that I'm putting it in. The reason I'm doing this is because what we're going to do, we're going to bake this. I want it sort of relatively as thin as possible so it cooks quicker. And what you're going to do is basically, whoopsie-daisy, just crumble it all up once it's done, because then you're going to sort of form your little cake balls with it. So as I say, keep it nice and thin and then it's going to cook quicker. Because it's so runny, it makes itself nice and flat. Look at that, camera lady. Sorry people, I ain't going to let her live this down. She always gets me. So anyway, going to bang this in the hot box for about 20 minutes or until toothpick clean. You know what I mean by that. All these people that have baked cakes and stuff by now, you should know. And get your bag when we pull this out of the oven. Right, let's pull her. It's been about 23 minutes. See, I've already given it a poke. That was at 20 minutes. I didn't think it was quite done, so I'm gonna have another poke. Pokey pokey. As you see, it's very thin. So clean enough for you, camera lady? You good with that? Yeah. Okay. Gonna let this baby cool down, and then I'll bring you back when we crumble it up. Right, cake's all nice and cooled down. Now I'm not going to mess about because I ain't got to be pretty, because all you want to do now with this, break it all up. So I'm going to just do that for a moment and then just literally start crumbling. And that's all you're doing. Just crumble it all up. You want it all nice and flaky, because then what you're going to do is you're going to mix in some cream cheese, some more vanilla, powdered sweetener. And then once you mix all that in, you're going to form your little balls. Let me get this crumbled up and then I'll bring you back when we mix in the cream cheese and stuff. Okay, I went halfway through and basically went to a fault because it was all sticking to my fingers and getting a bit capped. So, okay, that's pretty much the consistency you're looking at. I mean, still, it's nice and soft. Okay, let's get in powdered sweetener, your vanilla, and the old creamy cheese. Now, literally, just fold this all in. Get it all nice and mixed in. Probably could have done with the cream cheese being a little bit softer. But I'm going to work on this and bring you back when it's all mixed up. Right, I think we're about there. It was a bit of a mission actually getting that to incorporate. So I think as a suggestion, what I would do is I'll take the cream cheese, the vanilla and the sweetener, and I'll actually mix it up first and make that into more of a cream and then mix it in with this. And if I'm really honest, my patience got the better of me. I stopped doing it and gave it to camera lady to do. So, there you go. Right, don't waste your parchment because you can use it again. Get yourself your scoopy doopy thing. All right, poppy on tray. Scoopy doopy thing, poppy on tray. And there we go, the last one. Right, now what you want to do, grab yourself some toothpicks, and you want to do it now while they're soft, because what we're going to do is we're going to stick some toothpicks in these, and then we're going to pop them in the freezer for about, what do you want, camera lady? 10 minutes? Just get them firm up, because you want them firm, because we've got to dip them in chocolate. And I think right now, if you dipped them in chocolate right now, they would, oops, see what I mean? A little bit soft, see? I think they would. Oh look, and I'm destroying that one. Hands of Thanos. So, get them stuck in there. Okay, so I'm going to finish these and go and bang them in the freezer, and then I'll bring you back when we, I'll bring you back when we're melting the chocolate. Also meant to say, remember the size of the tray you're putting them on. Make sure it fits in your freezer. Okay, whilst our cake pops are freezing or firming up a little bit, time to soften up the old chocky chips. I'm going to bang these in the microwave. I'm going to do it for like 20-30 seconds at a time. I'll keep doing it and then I'll bring it back to you so you can see how it goes. But just a warning, do not overdo it with these because it goes like nasty chewing gum if you do. So stay there, I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, this is 30 seconds. Although I'm being silly, so it don't look any different, does it? But then when you dig deeper, there you go, see it's starting to melt. So I'm going to do it for another 20 and then I'll come back. Here we go, really starting to get there now. Okay, yeah, that's what you're wanting. So you're getting that all mixed up. I think I might give it, what do you reckon, one more time? Or do you think we're good?
Just on 10, I would say.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Because you can't do that over too much.
No. Right, I'm going to give this one more zap for about sort of 10-15 seconds. Then I'm going to pull the cakes out of the freezer and we'll get them dipped. Right, here he is. I only went another 10. Camera lady told me not to because she was scared that it was going to go chewing gummy. But we're looking good. So, okay, with this now. This is a bit I'm being scared of. Right, take your cake. Do you want me to dip it in there? Literally?
Yes.
Oh, crap. Is it going to stay on there?
Well, if you don't keep dipping it too much, yeah.
Scrape some of the chocolate off? No?
Put it back on the tray and let it settle.
It's not going to be too thick. All right. People, she's sighing at me.
Cover the whole bit up.
See?
Here, you come and film.
Oh yeah, just dip the whole thing in. You can't. That's what happens.
Then it's too thick.
That's what I said.
Would you like to come and film and then I'll do it? There you go, put it on the board. Okay, let's try this then. If you say it's not going to stay.
There you go, people. Camera lady thinks I'm shy at doing this, so she's going to do it herself.
I don't think you're shy at doing it.
I think the chocolate's too thick.
Yeah, I do too.
So what can you do with it?
Oh, yeah, it's too thick. It's just broke. The only thing that they put in it.
What do you reckon? Some cream? Coconut oil?
Let me just test them first.
People, we'll bring you back after she's tested something. Right, okay, added a teaspoon of coconut oil. Give it another whiz in the microwave with some more chocky chips. So I'm going to give it a dip, a coat, and then just come straight out. Don't mess about, because otherwise, as you can see, it's starting to turn on the toothpick now. So bung that on the tray. See if I can get another one. In, cover, out. And there's a little tip, when you take it out, don't pull straight up, sort of twist it to the side and come out, and then it don't seem to leave the cake behind and the toothpick comes out. Okay, right, I'm gonna painstakingly go through these, or I might get camera lady to do it, and then we'll come back when we're to do the white chocolate. Back in a bit. Okay, we decided to do a new technique. Don't dip, drizzle. Drizzle?
Drizzle.
Oh, look out. Your weather radio's going. We're just let you know, people, we're under a tornado watch at the moment, so if we disappear off here, the cow has hit the side of the house.
Oh, babe!
Now, camera lady, what have I told you about calling me babe? You know her indoors gets pissed. Okay, back in a bit. Just have a Look, we're getting there, we're getting there. Right, here he is. I popped them back in the freezer just literally for a couple of minutes just to sort of harden the chocolate up a touch. And this is the white chocolate. Do exactly the same thing, just be a little bit more careful with this one because this one's also a little bit more delicate than the normal chocolate. So just do this for like 10-15 seconds at a time. And all you're literally going to do with this now is this. I'm doing it too quick?
Yes.
Just seems to be coming off too much. See, this is what I said to you earlier. Don't worry about if there's little bits of cake still poking through the chocolate. You're going to do some drizzling. And what I'll probably do with these is I might even pop it back. Ooh. This is what's known in the trade as a hot mess. There you go. So there's your keto, red velvet, pop cakes. Let me have a little bit on that one, get rid of the cake and that one. There you go. Cake pops. Red velvet, cake pops. Well done, camera lady. That looks like a good one. So this is a little gift for your Valentine. Cook it for them. I think they'll appreciate it. I'm going to just pop this back in the freezer, or fridge actually, just for like 10 minutes. And then I'll bring you back for a taste test. So the time has finally come to look at our cake pops. This is a good one, camera lady. You had me going on this one. There you go. Fished your mince pies on that. They look good, even with the drizzly drizzle. Fish sizzle manizzle. But, oh, I've got to do it. Stay there. Hang on. Here's the ones that didn't look quite so pretty.
They're the rejects.
They're the runts of the litter, so we're going to just put them over there. It's alright, fat kid will eat them ones. Anyway, I suppose I've got to try one of these, right? I'm going to choose a little one. Alright, here we go. Crumbly. Soft in the middle. Armadillo! Right, when you laugh, you're not meant to bounce the camera. Right.
Sorry.
This one's for camera. She can have, hang on, let me go, because it's going to fall everywhere. Here we go.
Pretty cool.
You know what? That's pretty flipping good.
They are good.
Apart,
Just really messy.
I look like I've been playing with a diaper.
Oh, babe.
Tasty diaper. Anyway, enough of this disgustingness. Give me a teaser. So. Right. Well, this was a good one. So I'm sorry for the camera going everywhere. She's more intrigued in eating the rest of the cake than she is filming.
I'm now.
You done now?
Yeah.
Okay. I need a coffee. That chocolate really makes you sort of go. And I'm getting sort of a.
Can you stop? I can't.
I'm getting prompted from the wings saying I've got bits of chocolate everywhere. Anyway, right. I hope I gave you a laugh this week. That's what it's all about. We're laughing now because the tornado sodded off, so we're happy about that. Happy Valentine's, everyone. Give this one a go. The only thing I will say, when you do the chocolate, I'll put it down in the description. You didn't necessarily see it on the beginning. Put some coconut oil or something in there to try and make that chocolate a little bit runnier, and then it will be easier to dip your balls. Okay. So, before we go, this one, and this one. I'm now going to go and eat my dinner that we put to one side to finish this off for you lot with my shrimp tacos. If you want to see the shrimp tacos, put a comment down in the descriptions down below, and we'll do that video for you. That's a fun one. So until next week, take care everybody. Laters.
Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I love London so empanada. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I think of her wherever I go.